Welcome back to episode 2 of Pro Cycling Manager 2012. In the last episode, I was at the Valley of the Sun stage race, so I did not actually record that, the time trial, the stage 1, the prologue, simply because my fitness and my training programs for my riders is pretty low at the moment. They're obviously peaking for other races throughout the year, so that time trial was always going to be a bit of a waste of time probably watching it. And it turned out to be fairly correct, my assumption. I think my best rider was Jerry Roscoff, and he was in the 40s or 50s. Really didn't do very well. This is one of my sponsored races, and they want stage wins, I think, here. So, look, I'm going to struggle, but let's actually start the gameplay of this particular one and see how we go. We probably won't do very well because it is the start of the season, but that's all right. We'll just get into it now. Valverde's back, racing. We don't need to worry about that. We'll never cross paths very much with Valverde. Alright, stage 2, Valley of the Sun. This should be interesting. Obviously we do 3D. Now you can see that my fitness, it's in the 50s, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't record the time trial, because it wasn't very good. The morale though is good, recovery is only very good. So everyone's sort of in a similar situation. I'll just try to do as well as I can in the sprint finish and see how we go. This does take a little bit of time, even though I do have a pretty fast computer. It's way better than some of the old versions, that's for sure. The sound of the chopper.
Today's terrain is fairly level, so it's ideal ground for those who are good on the flat.
So, highlight everyone. I'll get them all to relay to the front, so I can position them in the best possible places. And I'll get them to maintain position somewhere around the front. The olden ones, you could protect one rider with every other rider. You can't actually do that in this particular version or the new one, as far as I can tell. There's Roscoff. He's my main man, Carpenter. He's one of the good guys. Probably one of my lead-out guys for Roscoff. I've only got 6 riders, and there's already attacks going.
A surprise attack! He's probably just trying to force his
Now,
teammates away from the bunch.
I will speed this up because I'm not going to be doing very much. I'm waiting for the sprint finish, which is 155k away. So let's get the speed going.
There's an attack from inside the breakaway group.
Put it on 4 times the normal speed. That should be alright. So there's mountain points here, but I'm not going to worry about those either. I'm just going to purely focus on the sprint, making sure that we do the right thing. This is one of those up and down races. They're doing loops, essentially. I don't think I've actually ever won this stage before. It's just too early in the season. I've got no one peaking for it. Let's drill them out a little bit so we can see a little bit more of the peloton. Although we hear more of the chopper. That may not be very good, so go with it. So, according to this, I think Roscoff is 54th. Yeah, you can see it down there on the right hand side. 132 behind. There's just no way we're going to get a victory in this particular race. 132 behind is not great. Most of them are even further behind. Sawaki, there you go, he's 216 at 140th. Ronga 119th at 203. So they're all in pretty bad position, quite frankly. To go. I will get Lipscomb to perhaps take the waters. Get bottles, there you go. He's going back, and we're going to go to times 8. Just get this over with. I think it's the only thing we can do. Unless there's an accident with one of my riders and I have to reload him back into the peloton. I'm not doing anything else. A bit of rain, that can change things. Some riders can ride better and some riders crash more. They have like conditions in the database of what they like and dislike and how that affects them. So the breakaway's 3-4 minutes out. It's coming down slightly, so that's good. I don't want to break away to rule out chances of at least trying to get a top 10 in the sprints, which is really, I think, what I'm hoping for. I'll get Lipscomb to get more water. If you get water around about 40k to go, you should be fine. You won't need any more waters unless I think it's really, really hot. That is possible. Now I'll just slow it down a bit. So I'll be able to show you how I set up my sprint train. So even with 6 men, I'll try to have a 5-man sprint train. Roscoff will be at the end simply because he's got acceleration of 69. I think Carpenter will be slid out with an acceleration of 63. It's pretty much the acceleration that is the factor in the sprint. Ronga 59, Zawaki 61, Baker 58. I think you'd like to have a flat, a guy who can really good on the flat as your starting guy, but I don't really have that. So I'll start with Baker and we'll see how we go.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
I can't do very much but just try to hold my position, try to get a top 10. Remember, the sprint is starting to take place a little bit on the up as well. You can see that from the profile. Slight bit of up there. That can be a problem. So basically, around about now, I turn Baker on into effort at 70. Ronga will follow Baker. Zawaki will follow Ronga. Carpenter will follow Zawaki. And Roscoff will follow Carpenter. Turn back to Baker so I know where he's going. Baker's got to get himself through a little bit to the front here. Now he's being held up, so that's no good.
There are just 15 kilometers left. The lead over the pack is dwindling.
We're not well positioned, but it's not terrible.
Trying to give his pals the slip.
Well, I wish Baker would come to the right here. We'll move Baker to 75.
That's the end of the breakaway. The pack gave them no chance.
Sometimes it's always very good to be at the front with the breakaway. It tends to throw the riders out, and you can get a bit of a break. And see, that's pretty much what happened. Baker's moved up quite considerably because of that. And Roscoff got caught out, and
While
that
attacking
threw
close
his
to the
heart
finish
rate up.
line, everybody seems to agree that the stage will be won in a sprint.
So we're taking Baker to 80. In fact, we probably need to take him to 85 right now. We also need to highlight them all, because at 6k I wanted to take their gel. Or around then anyway, we'll go down. Back to Baker. This is not working out. They're all coming past me. It looked good for a while.
Only
It
5
did look good.
kilometers left.
This is a tough one uphill. Alright, so we'll move Baker to 95. And we'll put Ronga on, although Ronga's already losing a lot. In fact, they're all losing. It's on the down, at least. Ronga. Sawaki, he can't even sprint anyway. Carpenter, he's gone already as well.
And they're off. It's going
Where
to be
is
very
Roscoff?
fast.
Where's my... Roscoff's gone already. We're going to have to get him to sprint from here. Geez, Baker might as well just sprint. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. That was pretty terrible. Top 30 maybe? Yeah, probably. Absolutely shocking. There's the leader. Right, absolutely shocking. I sped it up. Get through this. Hopefully I turned replays off. I did. Awesome. Although, I don't know why I have to go through this. I've got a swan. Anyway, doesn't matter. Not even going to worry about this because I'm doing so poorly. Right. So, victory for Samuel Calderia of OFM. Don't even know who they are, quite frankly. Where did we come? Baker was our first one home at 28th, and Robin Carpenter was 30th. So, in the general classification, we're no better, quite frankly. We are no better. Roscoff is in 55th. Alright, we'll move on. Go to the new day, and we'll do the last stage. Contracts have been renewed, it would appear, based on what I see there, but anyway. Now this is a flat stage, so this is definitely in Roscoff's area, even though his fitness isn't very good. Downtown Phoenix Criterium, 70k. It'll be a lot quicker as well.
Hello and welcome. The profile of this race is quite flat. Expect a fast pace from the peloton. The weather conditions are excellent.
Okay. Seemed to load up a lot quicker anyway. So Zawacki goes to the front, Baker goes to the front, Lipscomb. Oh, don't attack Lipscomb. That would be wrong. Roscoff.
Breakaway! In all probability, it won't come
coming
to
to the
much,
front.
but who knows?
And where is Ronga? Ronga is way back
A rider
there.
just launched an
Okay.
attack.
Now there's generally a lot of attacks because it's a very short course. It's hard to get all you guys to the front sometimes, so Ronga's
Breakaway!
red bar already. That's alright, he'll bring that back. Let's come to the front. They're all in their positions, so we will speed up time. We should only have to worry about water bottles once, which Lipscomb will do, so we'll have him set up for water bottles. course, unless there's a crash of some sort. I think I have won the Sprints jersey on this one before. I suspect I have. It's been a while though. It has been a while. We'll get Lipskin to get the water bottles now. Focus on Baker because we'll do the same lead out. I don't really think I can do any better. Normally I wouldn't have Baker in my lead out at all. He develops into a reasonably good time trialist in a few seasons. That's where I tend to push him. So again, we're just focusing on trying to get a top 10 here. Pick up a few dollars. Baker's +5, that's actually really good. That will actually help us. So we will get this sorted out in a few kilometers. We'll slow this down. So generally at about just under 17 kilometres you can start the following connections, which is pretty much your sprint train or following someone else from another train. Once you do that, you're ready to go. So, same process again. I think. Yeah, Ronga has to be next. Zawaki can follow Ronga. Carpenter can follow Zawaki. And Roscoff can follow Carpenter. Now this time I'm going to move Baker up to 75 straight away.
That's the end of the breakaway. The pack gave them no chance. The riders are entering the last.
They're all sitting on each other. I'm going to take him up to 80. Hopefully he doesn't split my group, and he has. That's kind of disappointing. Roscoff's been left behind again. Oh, wow. That happens. Can't do much about that. That is terrible. They're all over the shop.
The pace has slowed somewhat. It's
That is terrible.
fatigue, but I'd bet on some sort of tactical choice. The riders are entering the last 10 kilometers of the stage.
Where is Roscoff? He's there, but he's in no man's land, really. Alright, so Baker goes to 85.
On the last 8 kilometers of the stage, which will most likely end up in a mass sprint.
This is not going to end very well for me. Alright. They can take their gels. Now Baker is coming to the front, but no one is behind him. There is 0 point me doing anything until
The finish line is
they sit on him.
close. The riders just passed the 5 kilometers road sign.
Now that they have, I'll go to 95. This is what I normally do. Of course, hopefully better than this. Now I can focus on wrong. Oh, they're all in the right spot now, but they've wasted so much. So Baker is drilling it. So we're gonna drill it.
There goes the sprint. The strong men are giving their all.
That was probably not any good, really. Okay. Can't even get past him when Carpenter, go, and Roscoff. I need you to go pretty much now, Roscoff. And we are well behind. I don't think we're faring much better, quite frankly. 28th was our best last time, and we're not going to be any better this time. Who's got the victory? Downing. Dean Downing. Being Cardoso. Okay. Let's speed up time. We are done. So, with Downing as a winner, we better go through this, seeing that the race is done. Zerbel won it. He won the time trial, so he keeps the overall. Schumacher won the overall points. Regina won the mountains. That was on stage 2 only. Best shown rider is O'Leary. And the best team, Optum. Where did we come? Are we even in the top 10? No, we are not in the top 10. So we did poorly. We didn't get any money, any points. We had a shocker. But that happens. 27th for Roscoff in the sprint. One better than last time, and he ends up in 57th. So look, that was pretty poor. Valley of the Sun was pretty much a disaster, but anyway, we expected that. So we'll just go through this renewal. So Lewis is fine, so is Lipscomb, Roscoff and Baker. So we have all 12 riders back, which is great. That race is our only one for February, if I remember correctly. If I go to my schedule and just go to my riders, it's an easy way to see it, quite frankly. Our next race is actually a double header. We have 2 single stage races on the 11th of March. So we're about a month away. So in training wise, we'll pick up. So what I will do is I'll end the session here. And then when we come back, we should be ready to race these 2 races and see how we go. So thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll see you in episode 3. Bye.